Hello and welcome to another edition of News Showcase. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. The Harvest Festival was celebrated across Tamil Nadu state as families and communities sat together and shared a rice delicacy, which is the main food served during the celebrations. People also worshipped at temples and offered prayers for the fulfillment of their wishes. The festival lasts for nearly a week and marks the start of the harvest season. It's also a time when families come together, call on relatives, meet friends, and express gratitude for the agricultural assets given to mankind by nature. The celebrations include a day set aside to mark the bonding with the animals that toil on the fields with the farmers. The festival closes with sightseeing as people flock to the beaches, exhibitions, and entertainment centers on the final day. Bull taming games were held in the southern town of Madurai, which is a part of the week-long harvest festival in Tamil Nadu. Hundreds of spectators gathered at Avaniyapuram village to watch the event. The crowd roared as the bulls were unleashed onto a special barricaded area where groups of men challenged the animals that charged at them. The event is a test of the bravery, intelligence, and physical strength of the tamers, who are awarded prizes for their skills in controlling the bulls. Owners of the bulls are also given awards for the performance of the animals. The bull taming event will last for 3 days across many locations, mostly in the south of the state.
அந்த வீர தமிழச்சிக்கு ஒரு பீரோல் வீர தமிழச்சி மாடு தெரிக்க உறுதியா புடியில திருத்தி மாடு வெற்றி பெற்று காலை நம்பத்துல லெஃப்ட் ரைட் போட்டு வாங்குது அப்ப என்ன அந்த போடுது ஐயோ ஒரு ஆள் மட்டும் அழகுடா அற்புதம் விட்டுறாதீங்க பிரதர் நல்லா போடுங்க ஒரு புடி மட்டும் எக்ஸ்ட்ரா வீரர் வெற்றி பெற்றார்.
The festival was celebrated in the north of India as Makar Sankranti to honor the hard work and contribution of the country's farmers. The day is considered auspicious, and devotees in the religious sites of Varanasi, Haridwar, and other towns took a dip in the rivers to cleanse their lives and make a fresh start. From an astrological point of view, the festival marks the transition of the sun from one position to another as winter chill is gradually replaced with the warmth of the sun. The Chief Minister of Uttar Pradesh, Yogi Adityanath, was seen offering prayers at the famous Gorakhnath temple in Gorakhpur. A passenger on a flight from Delhi to Goa was taken off the plane after he punched the pilot, who had announced the takeoff had been delayed due to bad weather conditions. A video on social media showed the passenger rushing to the pilot and throwing a punch as a crew member intervenes and blocks him. The private carrier Indigo said it was in the process of filing a case. Social media users commented, "What can the pilot do if the weather conditions are not good to fly?" Other angry users said the man should be arrested and put on the no-fly list as he posed a serious risk to the flights. Aviation Minister Jyotiraditya Scindia has warned unruly behavior on planes will be dealt with strictly in line with the existing laws. In comments on social media, he blamed the long flight delays on unprecedented fog, which forced authorities to shut down flight operations, keeping passenger safety in mind. He pointed out even runways with Cat-3 landing systems were shut down. Cat-3 is a technology that allows flights to land and take off in poor visibility. Airports in northern India reported some of the worst disruptions to flights due to heavy fog. At Delhi, more than 160 flights were delayed and over 80 journeys were cancelled due to poor visibility. Reports said thousands of travelers waited patiently for hours at the Indira Gandhi International Airport, while one person said the delay extended for nearly 13 hours. Airlines have repeatedly warned travelers of long delays due to extreme weather conditions. More than 18 trains bound for Delhi ran several hours behind schedule as visibility in many parts of the city dropped to zero, and the average temperature hit 4 degrees Celsius. Reports said transport systems across the northern regions have been hit by dense fog. Pilgrims gathered in Sabarimala in Kerala to witness the sacred light on the top of a hill, which devotees believe will bring blessings to those who can see it. A large number of police were deployed for the annual event to keep the gathering under control. The pilgrim season to the shrine dedicated to Hindu god Ayyappan is a year-end event which runs into the new year when large numbers of worshippers throng the hill after observing a period of austerity and penance. Pilgrims dressed in black arrive in groups by vehicles before starting their trek up the hill across difficult terrain. The shrine saw a large number of pilgrims in December, which forced them to wait for days before reaching it. In the wake of reports that the 4 Shankaracharyas, or Hindu clerics in the country, will not attend the inauguration of Ram Temple, one of them explained the issue to a news agency. Swami Nishal Anand, who is based in Puri in the east of the country, indicated that the inauguration deviated from traditions and ruled out ego as the cause for not attending the event. Opposition parties added their comments to the issue and said the clerics were unhappy because the idol of Lord Ram would be installed in a temple that has not been fully completed. The four clerics earlier said they would be holding a 40-day worship to coincide with the inauguration of the temple. India has placed its security forces in a state of high alert in the Jammu and Kashmir region ahead of two major events within days of each other. Prime Minister Modi will inaugurate the Ram Temple in Ayodhya on January 22nd and the Republic Day parade in Delhi the same week. Thousands of paramilitary police, the CRPF, have been deployed in the region, and reports said they were issued specific operational orders to anticipate and thwart threats. Reports quoting intelligence agencies said terror outfits might have planned attacks on military targets and religious sites. Reports also said operatives with the banned Khalistan groups have already threatened to disrupt major events. After deepfakes of actresses, the latest one features star cricketer Sachin Tendulkar in an advertisement, which he never did. The player dismissed the advertisement for a gaming app as fake, which appeared on social media. In a post on the X platform, he said it was disturbing to see rampant misuse of technology. The gaming app named Skyward Aviator Quest said it helps people earn money. Apart from using Tendulkar's image, the deepfake also used his voice. Deepfake videos have become a major concern around the world, and the Indian government recently announced that both the creator and the platform hosting them will be hit with tough laws. That includes imprisonment and fines. China has warned the United States after Secretary of State Antony Blinken congratulated William Lai, the president-elect of Taiwan. Beijing said it violated Washington's commitment to maintain only unofficial ties with Taiwan, which China considers as its own province. Lai won Sunday's election, and his governing Democratic People's Party is opposed to the idea of unification with China. Many other countries also congratulated Lai on his election as the new president of Taiwan. Earlier, China urged voters not to elect him and that he is not good for China-Taiwan relations. In recent months, China stepped up its military activities in the gray zone around Taiwan's coast, simulating an invasion of the island backed by airstrikes. The International Monetary Fund has said artificial intelligence is set to disrupt nearly 40% of all jobs. The warning came in an analysis, as the IMF's managing director Kristalina Georgieva said, AI is likely to worsen overall inequality. She said the troubling trend should be addressed to stop the technology from encouraging social tensions. The report also spoke about the benefits and the harm that AI would bring and said most of it will be felt in advanced economies. It said the benefits will be in the form of enhanced productivity, and the bad news is AI will replace many roles currently performed by humans. The analysis also pointed out that many countries do not have the infrastructure or human expertise to benefit from AI technology. A video on Instagram has revealed the unusual lifestyles of the rich in the Arab world. Keeping lions, tigers, and cheetahs as pets is a status symbol in the affluent region powered by wealth made from energy resources. Viewers expressed mixed reaction to this clip from Dubai, as some said it was scary and caused fear, others said it was cruel to remove them from their natural habitat and confine them to homes. The man in the video himself looked terrified at times as the animal chased him around the swanky room. According to reports, people have been seen walking their wildlife pets along public beach fronts in the oil-rich Middle East and boasted about their collection on social media. Donald Trump and his rivals in the Republican Party made a last-ditch effort to win support in Iowa before the state starts voting in the caucuses in the 2024 presidential race. Candidates are holding final events as icy conditions have complicated the campaigning. A resounding win in Iowa would strengthen Trump's status as a frontrunner. His rivals are seeking to establish themselves as the main alternative to the former president. The race will then move across the states before the nominee is selected to challenge President Joe Biden in November's general election. Officials in Gaza said more than 50% of houses in Gaza have been destroyed, leaving the enclave uninhabitable since the start of the conflict in October. Footage from Khan Yunis, Maghazi and Rafah show the scale of the damage is extensive. About 2 million people in the enclave, or 85% of the population, are reported to have fled their homes. Israel said it has used more than 10,000 bombs and missiles and launched hundreds of airstrikes across Gaza since October 7th, when Hamas launched a cross-border raid, which triggered the war. Thank you for watching. I am Priya, Tamil Nadu's first artificial intelligence news presenter. Do tune in, same time tomorrow, for a roundup of the latest news and updates in India and around the world.